Hello, my dear sisters and brothers at Our Lady of the Woods. Today is March 29th, 2021, and I'm here again to address you as we begin this very grace-filled and wonderful and profound time called Holy Week. I hope each of you had a very blessed and grace-filled Palm Sunday, but my question to you would be, how have you entered into Jerusalem with Jesus our King? Are you entering with a generous heart? Are you entering with a troubled or broken heart? Are you entering with questions and concerns on your mind? Or are you entering maybe with healthy relationships, joyful moments? But perhaps you might also be entering with a broken relationship or a sad moment. But how are you entering? So I pray that this Holy Week will be a time that you bring your entire self before the Lord, and that you're able to walk with him from Palm Sunday all the way through Holy Thursday, Good Friday, the empty tomb and the emptiness of Holy Saturday, into the glorious victory of Holy Saturday evening, the Easter Vigil, which culminates our whole liturgical year. And this year we have some new people entering into our family, so we're excited here at Our Lady of the Woods, and also then the Alleluias of Easter Sunday. A few updates. First, I want to thank the entire parish and also the parish staff for your support, assistance, understanding, and love that you've shown my family and myself in us having to deal with the tragic death of my brother. Death is not an easy moment, especially when it's a moment you don't expect at that time and that place and that situation. So the tragedy itself is just kind of profound, the grief, but I think we're getting through it first through our faith, but also through your love and support and kindness. Thank you for the many cards, the many words of encouragement, all of you that had attended the funeral mass, those who continue, to send their love and their prayers. It's deeply appreciated. On behalf of my nephew and my family, thank you very much. This week of Holy Week, our parish offices will officially close Holy Thursday at 12 noon and reopen on Monday, April 5th with regular hours. Please be reminded our parish offices still are closed to street traffic. You are reminded, though, that you can still call, email, or contact any members of our staff. Presently, and especially as I'm speaking right now, they're right outside my office, the concrete company is here, or we say the cement company, and they're presently here doing some work on the outside of the staff room door, at the Stations of the Cross, and a walkway that will continue in front of the Our Lady of Lavon shrine that we're developing as spring and summer come. So we want to thank your financial generosity for the many moments that you've been very good to the parish, even in the midst of the pandemic. And I just want to commend you again. Our parish is very generous, very kind, and I hope you see where your financial gifts are being well used. This week, our schedule is tomorrow, Holy Tuesday, we have the 9 a.m. Mass, confessions afterwards. If there's anyone who still wants to go to confession, you can come after the 9 a.m. Mass tomorrow, or you can still contact me, especially on Holy Thursday morning before 12 noon. So if there's still that opportunity that you'd like to go, just give me a call. This Holy Thursday, our Mass of the Lord's Supper is at 6:30 p.m. Again, go on our website, social media, to obtain your Mass pass. Good Friday, 12 noon, Stations of the Cross. At 1 o'clock, the 7 last words of Jesus. And at 2 p.m., the Good Friday service will begin. Again, you'll need to go on to our social media. If you have problems, you can still call Becky tomorrow at the office and talk with her, or on Wednesday to get your Mass pass. And then, of course, Holy Saturday, 12 noon, is the blessing of the Easter baskets. I hope you, those especially with children or even young people, I hope you make that part of your tradition. It is a beautiful thing. Get a basket. They're very reasonable. You can get them anywhere. They don't have to be expensive. Get a little cloth to put over it, a little Easter towel or cloth. You can put in the basket some Easter chocolates or Easter candy, an Easter bunny. The traditional, especially from my Polish American heritage, was you put in the Easter bread, some eggs, some kielbasa, some butter, things that you were going to use for the Easter meal. And then a couple little beautiful flowers or whatever. But make it a beautiful and I would say wonderful Easter basket tradition that you start with your family. So that evening on Holy Saturday, there's no 4 o'clock Mass, there's no 3 o'clock confessions. We will have the Easter Vigil beginning at 8:30 p.m. Due to the pandemic, please do not bring candles, because I can't afford to have people there blowing out candles around everyone else. So there will be no candles this year. We'll get through it. We only need one, the big candle, the Paschal candle, the Easter candle, Christ who's the light. Amen? For Easter Sunday morning, we were waiting to see if there were enough people for the 7 a.m. Mass. There are not enough people that would be interested. So on Easter Sunday, there's the 9 a.m. and the 11 a.m. I'd like to thank Bob Amore and Bill Dudzinski, our maintenance team, Don Van Ash and Paul Nagel, for their hard work at installing the new video sound system for Mass. I know many of you have already commented that those who were at home and watched the live streaming, you saw a vast difference. And we're still working out some, little quirks here and there. I also want to thank our parish donors who want to remain anonymous for their generosity and kindness to make it such a wonderful and more, I think, enticing worship experience for those who are live streaming. So thanks for all the hard work and for the generosity. And so I pray for each of you, and remember all of you, that you'll have a very grace-filled Holy Week and a wonderful Easter. And I close with a prayer by one of my favorite Irish poets who was a spiritual writer. He's deceased. He died at a young age, at 52. His name was John O'Donoghue. And he had some beautiful poetry. And one of his poems is my prayer for you during Holy Week. It's just an excerpt from For Longing, from the book To Bless the Space Between Us. And I want this to be in your heart, from my heart, that these words become your words this week. Blessed be the longing that brought you here and quickens your soul with wonder. May you have the courage to listen to the voice of desire that disturbs you when you have settled for something safe. May you have the wisdom to enter generously into your own unease, to discover the new direction your longing wants you to take. May the forms of your belonging in love, creativity, and friendship be equal to the grandeur and the call of your soul. And so I pray that that will be your experience this Holy Week. So I close for one moment. I don't know, it's got its own humorous side to it, but it's certainly, in its own way, a question for us. I think sometimes humor can be a teaching tool. And so here's this cartoon, and it's got Pontius Pilate right there. And it's interesting. Pontius Pilate is washing his hands, and then the words there with the 3 crosses outside the window are, "And wash those hands in slow, easy movements. Feel the guilt and stress flow away." What I would ask is, what might each of us have to wash our hands of this week? Have a very blessed and a very beautiful Holy Week and a wonderful and grace-filled Easter. God bless.